Everybody, good evening, and I hope everybody is well today and enjoy your day. It's been absolutely gorgeous, sunshine. I'm in a good mood. That's why I've decided to come on yet again. If we can all send out some love and healing to Rachel and the family. Rachel Gordev, who was meant to be here tonight doing palmistry, but sadly she can't do it. So if we can send out some healing to her. So I thought I'd come on for about an hour, and that's your lot. I'm going to do some quick fire round with some readings, answer some of your questions if you've got any with my own opinion. And before I do any of that, just to let you know, you can see on the screen exactly what cards that I'm using. But I'm actually now going to see who is in the house, as they say. So who have we got? We've got Natalie's in here. We've got Cheryl, Dahalia. We have Anne. We have our lovely Stace, Ali, Amanda, Erin, Joy, Joanne, Amanda, Kirsty. We have Jackie. Any newbies here tonight? Have you liked, shared and followed as well? Because it really does help us when you like and follow. A quick shout out to Bill Hughes as well. Congratulations. He's in a national magazine, I've been told today. So congratulations on there, Bill. And also, thanks very much for plugging SBTV for tonight. So if we have any newbies, hello. If we have any regulars, hello. But please, please like, follow and share us. Because the more people we can get on, the more readings that we can give to people, and we can help as many as we can. We're on 8 o'clock most evenings. If not, I think we're on 6 days a week in the evenings, and about 3 times a week we're on Drawn a Day as well. So very active channel, giving this all to you. So who else do we see? Joanna's saying that she's new today. Well, we're new every day. When we wake up, we're full of life and feeling new. To Michelle, to Sherry, who's here, to Sally as well, that I can see her in. Lou Cook saying she's a newbie. Hi Lou, nice to see you. See we got Jackie here, newbie on here. Sally saying she's a newbie. Yeah, Amanda, yeah. Yay, Bill, absolutely. Anybody else that's on here? All right, let's have a quick look. We've got Kerry who's here. Hi Kerry, hope you're doing well. We've got Dawn who's on here as well. LJ is here. And who else have we got on? Lovely Mary Dixie's here as well. So hi to Mary and Moody Live as well. Hello to you. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm only in for a little while, doing a hi to Linda. Hope you're doing good. Hope you've had a good sleep and woke up very positive. Hi Matilda, nice to see you as well. Right then, so anyone got any questions? Anybody want to know anything? The lottery ticket numbers, easily get your pens ready. 14, 6, 22, 32, 19 and number 12. That's what I've just been told by the God Almighty to give to you. You won't win because you haven't learned anything. There you go. I don't know the lottery ticket numbers. I haven't got a clue. If we did, I think all of us would be very rich and wealthy. But we are rich and wealthy in our ways. Doesn't always have to be money, does it? So there you go. Hi to Liz. Hope you're doing well. So as you can see, the cards we are using here are the Oracle of the Unicorns, Cordelia Francisco Brabs, and it says on the box here, enter an enchanted realm of magic and miracles. It's a miracle if I get any of my readings right. I tell you that much. Hi Rachel from Wales, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. There we go. Anybody else? Come on. Maya, do different decks give different results? As I've only ever used tarot so far. I believe so. I think it's how you interpret the card, isn't it? Interpret the card, I should say. Because if you get different tarot decks, they're going to give you different results. For example, I have... where are they? I have this deck here as well, which was Lord of the Rings, which have given to me by the lovely Indigo. And I have another deck here, which was the Psychic Darrow. I don't use any of them. I used to use the Lord of the Rings, then I started using the Psychic. Couldn't get on with any of them, so I stuck with that. And I keep meaning to give these away to a VIP member. And if you're interested in becoming a VIP, then just go to vip.spiritualpsychicstv.online, and you can donate from as little as 37 pence, and you'll be entered into the VIP lounge, and you'll be entered into competitions, goodies. And talking about competitions, this weekend I'm going away again. Well, I'm going to some holistic fairs, I should say, this weekend, where I'll be purchasing some more goodies to give away live on there. Last night we gave, or yesterday, whenever it was, we gave this away to a viewer called Sally Worker. So she won that yesterday, and she was a VIP, so that was pretty good. That was a bath salts in a cauldron with a crystal, and it's called the Blue Goldstone, and it's all to do with healing and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, so it's that sort of stuff that you get entered to. Hi to Hezfao, hope you're doing well. Hi to our lovely Kelly McKeaton, hope you're doing well as well. And we've got Erin is asking for a unicorn card. Let's see who else is in first before I carry on. I've tried doing cards, don't get them. Liz, same here. I don't have a clue what these cards mean. I just look at the pictures, go for an interpretation, and this is why I always say I call them my fake readings, because I haven't got a clue. But if you are looking for a professional tarot card reader, then go along to our directory, and you can find a tarot card reader there who would help you out. Hello to Alison Turnbull, I just see he's come on. Nice to see you. And Yvonne's come on as well. Who else have we got on? Have anybody before I carry on? I think that's it. I think I've said hello to everybody. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Yes, it does. I woke up this morning and the cough's much better. Still got this funny taste in my mouth, but hopefully that will go. So it's been about over a week now that I haven't been too good. So thank you for all those who've been sending out healings and love and light to help me out. Hi to Lisa, I've seen come on as well. So there you go. Right, let's have a quick look. Who's on before let's start? Right, okay, so here we go. There's my cards. So I'm not staying long today. I'm just going to come on, have a bit of fun, have a giggle and all that stuff. Hi Rachel, how you doing? Hi Avril, hope you're doing good as well. It's nice to see so many regular faces on the channel and some newbies as well. Please like, share and follow, even tag a friend. It really does help us grow. So all you need to do really, if you want a card, is just be polite. It's always nice to say hi and then wait a couple of seconds and then ask for a card. That's usually a nice way of doing it. But especially if you are new to the channel, we all do this completely 100% free. No one on SBTV or in the chat room will ask you to join. If someone comes in and says, oh, you pay me, go to this site, block them straight away. We had that yesterday. Someone came on and posted nearly 20 odd messages. One click on Facebook to say ban, block, and it did it. So that time, that person spent all that time trying to copy and paste, and on all the posts, gone within like seconds. Made me chuckle. There we go. Julie's here. Julie says, thank you for the reading yesterday. It's done me the power of good and confirmed that I really knew deep down time to get on with my life and way I want it. Good luck to you, Julie. I wish you all the very best, and I would imagine all the viewers who are listening and watching will feel exactly the same, and wishing you all the best on your pathway. And I hope it works out the way you want it. Hi, Marie. Nice. Thanks very much for sharing. I do appreciate that. Right, let's just have a quick look. Right, who do I feel drawn to? And it's funny, when you hear that expression, feel drawn to, what happens for me, I look down the names, and the name sort of comes out in bold, if that makes sense. If it's just a normal, if you understand about text talk, which obviously all of you do, it just seems to be in bold. And then it's just like, oh, okay. I don't know why. It just does. And that's the way it is, I suppose. I see Rachel's here. Thanks for coming on, Rachel. Now, who was the first person on? We got Natalie and Cheryl been on. Thank you very much. Then we got Anne and we had Stace. We got Ali J, Amanda. So a lot of you coming on. It's really nice for you to be here. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a see who I am drawn to. Not as I'm drawing anything, but the name I feel that I wish, or inspired to. I suppose that's the word, isn't it? Inspired to go to. Because you just don't know, do you? Or you just don't care. Isn't that a song? I just don't know. I just don't get. I don't know. Probably making it up. Right, here we go. Don't forget, if you are a VIP to SBTV, please put VIP into your comments at the beginning or something, in caps or whatever, so then I know, because you do get priority readings on SBTV. Apart from obviously when we do mediumships and psychic art, but if we're doing readings like tarot cards, crystals and so forth, then yes, you do get priority. There we go. Stay Short is a VIP, so I feel drawn straight to Stace straight away. Let's have a quick look. Where are we doing with our Stace? Polarity. That's for you, Stace. That's your card for today. And let's just move that down so you can see it. And it says on the card here, ignite your shadow side, integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark, which is true. Understand the laws of polarity. Yeah, so Stace, this is for you. Have I got a bar? No, I didn't save that yesterday when I did it. Bugger. Never mind. Let's see if I can, just bear with me for 1 second so I can see. So people at home can see who I am talking to. So let me just bear with me for a second. Right, there we go. Put that up on screen. So we're going to go to Stace. See, all this way. Usually behind the scenes when the presenter's talking away, I'm doing all the work, looking at the comments and all the other bits and pieces. So I need to do all this manually now. Now I know how our lovely Alison feels when she does the brunch show. There we go, so that is saying text. So I got that wrong, so bear with me while I fix that little error, because where it says text should be a clock. So you know what time you had. There we go, ta-da, and like magic, it's there. And if I remember rightly, I'll move that down. I'll get there in a minute, Stace. Just sorting this out. I'm glad you're all seeing it live and what I've got to do. There we go. Right, so that needs to come down just a little bit more so you can see the card a bit better. Bring that in a bit more. Woo. Bring that up. There we go. How's that, everyone? I think that's a bit better, isn't it? You can then see who it belongs to and so forth. Let's save that, shall we? Because in that way, I won't have to do it all again. So, Stace, what do I get for you? What do I feel with this card? And obviously, as I've said this many, many times, it's like the yin, the yang, isn't it? We've got to balance our lives. We've got to understand what's going on. But I feel that it's about time you started coming out of your shadows now. You need to say to the world, this is who I am. Accept me for who I am. Don't allow people to walk over you or talk down to you, because you are a beautiful person and you need to stand tall. You need to say, look, you know what, I'm going to be doing this, if you like it or not, because this is my path. This is where I feel my path is going. Don't allow the people to judge you, and you shouldn't judge others as well. Because if you want people to respect who you are, it takes a double way, isn't it? You want people to respect you and vice versa. So if we can send out positive thoughts, positive feeling, this new incarnation is going to come around. Typical. Every time I go live, I get a text message. Typical. I reckon it's someone out there doing this on purpose. But anyway, so if you have this new incarnation that's coming your way, it's going to be great. But you've got to look at the negatives and the positives, because no matter what you do, and when you progress with your life and you start to have good things happen to you, people get jealous. It's the way life is. I understand that of SBTV. We're growing quite quickly again, which is really nice. We're helping more and more people. We've had 3.4 million views to the page so far, over 1,000 shows, and we constantly grow. And we get spam upon spam, jealousy. That's what I put it down to. People say that we're frauds. Now, they can say I'm a fraud. I'm happy with that because, as I say, my readings, I call them my fake readings. But professionals who work on the SBTV are not. They're very genuine. And we vet nearly all of our readers. And if there is a bit of problem, we will deal with it and sort it out. And the reason why I'm telling you this, Stace, is it's the same to you. Don't allow people to try and belittle you, put you down for who you are. Okay, so also what I feel about this, there's a bit of destruction around you for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's none of my business. You don't have to tell anyone. But there's some kind of disruption and some type of deceit, I would say, and not telling the whole truth that needs to be sorted out. That needs to have that balance so you can look at both sides. And when you do talk to people, listen to what they have to say. Don't make any judgments. Just listen and then give your advice or say, okay, I accept what you said. Now see it from my point of view. That's the best way I'm suggesting to you at the moment. You need at this moment in time to see from both sides of what's going on in your world right now. Okay, I hope that helps in some way. So that's it. That's how I work. That's what I do. Oh, sorry, the camera's attached to the table, so hence that. Right. Okay, Stace, I say you don't need to tell the world what's going on. I hope that helps and resonates in some way with you there. Right, who else can I pick to? Right, I'm seeing the lovely Erin's here as well. Her name's just popped into my head on the screen. So that's there. It says Texie. I still haven't done it right. I'll get it right in a minute. Right, let's take that off screen. Let's put them cards there and people can see what I'm doing. This is what happens when you don't have to do everything yourself. Right, let's do that and put that into there. Boom. Don't forget, if you are a VIP, please tell me you're VIP, and then I can keep an eye on that and then pick you as well. Right, so now that should be perfect. Yeah, there we go. It's all working now. Perfect. Erin, this is for you, young lady. I'm going to do really quick ones because I know there's quite a few of you on or asking for readings, and I appreciate that. So there we go. This one is for Erin. Awareness, Erin, for you. Awareness. Oh, I just dropped millions of cards on the floor. And if someone says, oh yeah, that spirit, so you got to pick them cards. What, so you're telling me about 30 cards on the floor and you got to go through all of them? Yeah, right. So that is your card there, Erin. Let's just put that on screen so you can see a bit better. And the card says awareness for you. So it says on the card, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. Okay, so that's yours, Erin. So what do I get from that? How do I interpret that card in my way? When I look at it, what does it mean for me to tell you how I feel? Now, it doesn't mean that I'm right. Absolutely not. Never. Because we all make mistakes. Doesn't mean that I'm perfectly right. But I can just give you my, hi Gail, I can just give you my interpretation. So what do I feel from this? Well, what I get from that is that you really need to live your life more to the full. Okay, at this present moment in time, be aware of support that you need, especially from your guides right now, that you've been asking for help, asking for guidance, and you haven't been unheard, you haven't been unnoticed, and there's no distractions whatsoever. It's that you've got to be a bit more specific in what you're doing. Okay, because sometimes we can ask for healing, but where? On the mind, the whole body. If we get a bit more specific, I can't even say that tonight. Anybody got a new set of false teeth I can borrow? Even though I don't have any false teeth, but there you go. So, sorry, Erin, I jumped on a bandwagon there, going off on one, as I usually do. So one of my, hi Terry, hi Victoria, and hi Kai, very quickly. Um, I think what I really want to say to you is that it's a, it's a reminder that all of your needs can be met, that you should be feel safe, you should be aware that spirits around you and that you're loved, okay? You need to breathe a bit more to make this awareness what's going on around you, and the situation will be resolved. But don't surrender by people telling you and saying to you, this is what you've got to do. You have your own mind and you have your own will. And if you take your time and listen a bit more, i.e. be aware, be strong, then you can stay on your path where you want to go, and it would truly find the peace that you're looking for. At this moment in time, you need to look into yourself to find the answers that you're seeking. Yes, you can keep asking for help and guidance, but you can find this within you before it goes any further. Okay, that's for you, Erin. I hope that helps in some little way. All right, so who else is in? Right, let's have a quick look at the VIPs. How many VIPs? Has anybody put VIPs? Have a quick look, search. We've got Hezval's a VIP. We've got Wendy who's in, Lisa. So I'm going to go to Hezval. The other two, don't worry about it. I will get to you. I promise you that. But remind me. Okay, but just say, Richard, I'm a VIP. Remind me, and you will get a reading. But for this one, at this moment in time, is for Hezval. There we go. There we go. Terry's a VIP. Heidi's a VIP. Right. So this one is for Hezval. You're welcome, Erin, and I wish you all the very best in whatever you're going to do. And I wish everybody all the best in what they do. Because if we can keep sending that positiveness out, that's what we need. Intention. I like this card. I know I say it every time, but I do. I think the colours and I think the way it looks, I just think it's really, really good. And what do I get from it? It says on the card, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Yeah, exactly what I just said to the previous reading there to Erin. Sometimes I find with these cards they're very positive and they're very similar, but everybody can take most things anyway, because that's the way life is. We have very similar lives, but people think, oh no, my life is different, but we don't. We did this test the other night. I pulled out 3 cards, read through them, and I asked everybody if they can understand, resonate, and they all, most, I would say 90% said yes. So that just proves really what you're saying can relate to you. So anything that I'm saying this evening and it relates, please, please, by all means, take it. And if it helps you in some ways, then by all means, let it help you. And the reason why I like this card, if I can bring it in and show you the colour there. There we go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Kai, remind me, because I just see your name in bold, so please remind me. So what do I get for Hezval for you here? Let me think. What do I feel? Because I don't know these cards. I make it up. I just feel, I see what I feel when if that makes sense to you. Mediums will know what I'm talking about. And then go for it. Okay. When we have intentions in our lives, Hezval, we send out this thought, don't we? That we ask for help, we ask for guidance and so forth. And sometimes we get these intentions and we put the thought out and we think nothing's happening. But sometimes it doesn't always resonate or doesn't always make sense when something happens, because we're looking at it a little bit different from anything else. So what I feel from this is that you may be asking, but the answers are coming back, but not what you expect. You think, well, this is what I've asked for and it hasn't happened. Well, maybe it has, but you wasn't aware. An old story of, I don't know where I heard it, going back many, many years ago. As an example, there was an old lady being told that a very spiritual man is going to be knocking on her door. And it could be any time knocking on her door. Would give her guidance, help and healing. So she tidies, she cleans up, and there's a knock on her door. She thinks, oh, this is the person coming here. And it was an old lady selling stuff. And she goes, oh, go away, you sort of homeless, sort of beggar sort of thing. Go away, I've got someone very important come to me. A few hours went by. She's carrying on cleaning up. Another knock on the door. She gets all excited. She runs to the door. And there's a disabled person asking for help and support. And yet again, she turns them away. Go away. Don't need you. And I've got spiritual healing to do. I've got a special guy coming to see me. And then in the third time, there's a knock on the door. She gets so excited. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. So she opens the door. And it's a beggar asking support. And this woman just turns him away. But he says, no, I'm not going to go away. I am the person you're looking for. I've knocked on your door 3 times in different disguises. And you turn me away every single time. I was here to give you help and support, but I needed to know if you were willing to give me something back in return, which was asking for help. And you turned me away because you became selfish. So the moral of the story here, sometimes it's right in front of our eyes, the help that we can offer and we can receive, but we push it to one side because it's not what we expect. So with that in mind, Hezval, is that the help that you're asking for is not going to come in a form in which you recognize, but it is there. Okay, it is there for you to figure out the answers yourself and listen to your intuition. You sent out the intention's coming back to you, and it's that little tap on the door that says, here we are. It's not what you want, but it'll help you on your way. Don't turn your back on any possibilities that come your way. Grab them, take the opportunities, take the lessons, take the learning, and you will go further. Stay strong with the situation around you at the moment. Have the clear intention what you need to do, and think about the higher life and not where you are right now. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. True, very true intentions versus perspectives, clarity. Absolutely. I hope that makes sense in some way. Right, Kai, I said. So we do Kai. So what's everybody been doing today then? Anything exciting? Have you flown a helicopter today? Dug a tunnel? Found gold? Decided to go swimming with the dolphins? Anything exciting? Or is it just to sit there and watch your children wake up and smile and say good morning? Isn't that the most precious thing out of all that? Money, gold, all that lot. It's not important, but seeing that smile first thing in the morning, that's more precious than anything, isn't it? Right, this one is for Kai. So Kai, this is for you. Support. So the support card is there for you. And it says, ask for help, get more rest and nurture yourself. That's what that card is saying. So what do I feel with this then, Kai? I think I said your name right, Kai. Or was it K-I? Kai, I would say it's Kai. But what do I know? I know nothing. Polly, hi Polly, hope you're doing well. I had a negative LFT today and that was exciting. Yay, see, that gave a smile on your face, unless it was wind, no one knew. Yeah, I need to do my test. I should do that tomorrow because I feel much, much better. I'm hoping to go out this weekend to if you live near Wickham, there is the Wickham Festival, which we're hoping to go down and broadcast from there and do some stuff. Go from there. Fingers crossed that'll all go. Right, so Kai, what do I get? Right, Kai, a big sigh there. And that's what I feel right now with you. You just need to have a big sigh. You need to relax your mind and just relax as a person, not your spiritual, just you as a person. Why are you doing too much? Don't have to answer that, it's a practical question, but why are you doing that? Why aren't you just coming home and relaxing? Why do you need to keep your mind active? Sometimes our brain has to switch off. Sometimes we need to completely lighten our load and recharge our batteries, our minds, where we eat, where we drink. If we do that, then we can find that this counterproductive that's going around you right now, it can actually become really positive. You can get things done. You can be there for others. You can understand the world. You can see things differently through other people's eyes. And that's what's needed. You need to see it from a different point of view right now. You've got nothing to prove, okay? You can work hard or you can do things for others, but who are you proving this to? You don't need to prove anything to anyone. It's you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, what can I do? What can make me happy? What can Kai be happy with? Why are you helping too many? So my thoughts and my feelings with this card is that when you start to look in yourself, okay, you can be a better person. You can say, I can relax, I can think a bit more, I can be more positive in my attitude. And when you start feeling that, you would get the support that's needed. You would start looking at yourself, right, okay, I need to get support. There's support out there that you can ask for. If it's financial support, you've got certain benefits available to you. If you're looking for emotional support, there's plenty counsellors on the NHS you can speak to. There's phone lines. There's even close friends you can talk to, those who you can trust, those who you can care for. Okay, and you are worthy of support, so don't think that you're not, because you are. This extra energy is coming your way if you ask for it, but you need to make these steps yourself first. Okay, just remember, you are not alone. There is people out there who can help you. You are a worthy person. Don't feel alone. Don't feel lonely. There's people who can support you and be there for you. There's plenty of people on SBTV you can talk to, and they will give you advice, to give you guidance. It's up to you if you take it. There's people there who will be there for you if you ask. Anyway, I hope that helps in some way. Right, who else was a VIP? Let me just type that in into our search. VIP. We got Lisa Wilkinson. There you go, Lisa. That's our VIP. Just grab a drink of water. So this for Lisa on the screen. Healer. Lisa. It says here a healer. And it says on the card, you have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your ability, stay true to your path as a healer. Now, the healer doesn't mean you're putting hands on. That could be as simple as listening to people, talking to people, giving you advice. It still heals. And sometimes people might just ring you up and just want you to listen. You're still a healer, no matter how... I just seen your question, Kai, will I get a new career path successful? I don't know. I'm not a psychic. What I will suggest you do, listen to what I've said in the reading again, and go back about getting the support, getting the things that you need. Okay, so maybe if you want a new career, maybe you have to do something like studying or whatever the case may be to get this new career. Okay, hope that helps in some way. So going back to Lisa, with this healing time, isn't it about time that you let it out? Allow people to heal you? You know where I'm coming from? Yeah? I think you know where I'm going. So, Lisa, ask for help. Ask for that support. You need as much healing as the next person. Yes, you are a powerful healer yourself when you listen. If it's healing you want to do in your spiritual pathway, then be it. You will be an amazing healer. That's what I feel with this card. It clearly states it on the card as well. But don't allow influences from previous incarnations or previous friends, that's what I mean by that, or past to influence where you are now if it was a negative. Be positive with your attitude and you will go forward. Don't allow these abilities that you have by listening to just start shrinking. Okay? You can help so many people just by listening, by talking, by giving them advice. And you probably don't know where this advice is coming from. It's there. It's this ability within you, with the knowledge that you've gained over all the years, that it comes to fruition now. It's a good time for you to go out there and be something. If you want to become a counsellor, yet again, that's a healer, then look at possibly studying so you become a professional counsellor if you're not already. I feel that you need to trust yourself as well and stay true to your beliefs and your ability. Have this divine purpose in your life. I'm not about God or whatever the case may be, but this divine I mean as in you. Have this belief within yourself and this trust that you can be a fantastic healer. You have this natural ability. Allow this light just to shine through and be positive. You see this lovely light on top of the unicorn here, and you see this, I call it like fairy dust. You have this ability, so go with it, enjoy it, and I really wish you all the best. Just very quickly though, something that surrounds your heart, I'm not about health, I think it's more of emotional. It will get stronger. Sometimes you've got to stand tall. I hope that helps in some way. Okay. Some more water. That accent was rubbish. What accent? I wasn't trying to do any accent. Don't mind about it. So, who have we got next? Who do I feel drawn to next? Hey Carol, how you doing? Hi Jennifer, I've seen you on as well. Amanda's here as well. Silly Ann's in here. Cheryl's here. Cheryl, you're VIP, so remind me not to forget. Who else have we got on? Raining on you, summertime. Stay sure. Half hillbilly American and mixed with drunk British. Nope, wasn't trying to do an accent there. Sorry, Stace, definitely not. I don't know what I was saying or what I came out with. No idea. And Mary Dixie's saying the same thing. I don't know what accent. I don't know. What was I saying then with the accent coming out? I don't recall doing an accent. But when you talk about accents, you know what thing always pops into my mind? Do you remember Mrs. Doubtfire? When Robin Williams is trying to get the accent and he's trying to pretend, he's doing all these different voices to become the nanny, the nurse, whatever you want to call it. And there was one bit where he shouts across the room, don't you make me come and get you now, or something like that. I'm in fits. I know that was a really poor accent, okay, Stace, I know that. Live with it, right? But that part of that film absolutely cracks me up with the different voices. And he goes, I'm no good being around boys because I used to be one. I thought that was funny. I'm assuming everybody's seen Mrs. Doubtfire. Come on, everybody must have seen Mrs. Doubtfire. So did you know he was planning to do Mrs. Doubtfire 2 before he passed? Hi Toya. No, there's no list. I just feel drawn to someone and I'll just shout it out. It's a good film, I think, for kids. Mrs. Doubtfire's a fan, well, and adults. The bit I didn't like about the film was when his mask comes off and then he's revealed as the character. And yeah, that was the only bit, because I would have loved just to carry on watching that character just grow. Yeah, flashbacks of that film now is really funny. Good film. Anyway, I've diverted. I'm waffling on again. The numbers are dropping. Right, VIP quickly. Cheryl, I think, was a VIP. Let's just have a quick look. I will be doing non-VIPs, so don't worry about that. No, Cheryl, are you a VIP? I just typed in the word VIP on my screen. It didn't come up. So in the meantime, Wendy Gawley, are you here? Because she said VIP. Stay short, you should do voiceovers. I used to do a lot of voiceovers, actually. I used to do the deep voice and stuff like that. Okay. Like, you know, you're listening to Rick James Radio tonight on the Love Hour. Something like that. And I can hear some of you laughing and taking the mickey now. Behave yourselves. Cheeky buggers. Right, Wendy, are you still here? Because Cheryl, I'm pretty sure you're VIP, but I just typed in the word VIP and it never came up. So if you are a VIP, please, please, please tell me. I'm just pick a card, pick any card. Go on, pick any card. Any card. Go on, any card. Go on, pick a card. This your card? That's your card? Yeah. Put it back in the pack. I won't look. I promise I won't look. Right, okay. I'll shuffle it. That's your card, yeah? Right, don't look. Right, yeah, that's your card, yeah? I'll shuffle the deck. That was your card. Now I've lost the plot. He's gone mad. Dear. So Wendy is here. See, I was doing that purposely, just waiting for Wendy to respond. You know, so there you go. That's why I was being silly. I like that, Polly. I'm a very important Polly. I like that, VIP. I will pull you a card, Polly. That was funny. I like that. Right, so this is for Wendy. Innocence. That's your card. And it says on the card here, let's bring that down a bit more. It says, take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of humour. Oh, sorry, sense of wonder. Now that's me all over. Innocence, giggling, having fun. But oh God, do I like a good moan. You ask Polly. When she rings, she's full of positiveness. And by the end of the conversation with me, you think, oh, I'm going to slip my wrist now. I'm not that bad, but I do like, well, you know, if you're a regular listener, I do go into one. I do like to have a good old moan. But I say I don't moan. I say that I have an opinion with an expression in my voice. I think that's fair. Yeah. There you go. Anyway. And when Polly's saying she's a very special Polly, yeah, it's more in the head. But anyway, where are we going with this? This is for our Wendy. Hi, Wendy. This card is for you. And I've been talking about being a child and having a bit of fun. And I think this is what's needed with you right now. Let's go out there in this world and have a bit of fun, have a bit of laughter with ourselves. Let's believe in this miracle, this magic, because these cards all about miracles and all about magic, and that's what it says on the box as well. Look, there you go. See, look, enter an enhanced realm of magic and miracles. So there you go. And I think this is what you need to do. You need to look at this and say, I need to have fun. But I'm also getting this fun with a younger generation. So I don't know if it should your children or your grandchildren, but you need to have fun. You need to feel this youth back into you. You've been living and doing the same sort of mundane things, and that's not a negative. Look at your life and think, I'm getting up, I'm doing this, I'm going out, I'm doing that, I'm doing it for everybody else. Have a look at yourself and say, right, I'm going to start doing this for myself. I want to create memories. And those who know me, that's the most magical word I love saying, memories. Because if someone said to me, Richard, I don't want to do the show tonight, I'd rather be with my daughter because she's going to come around for dinner. And I say, have a great time. Because it's creating those memories. And when we're gone, we can sit back and say, I remember the time I did this or I did that. And it's beautiful. Because if we start giving to too many people and don't and we forget about us, where's the memories? And I feel with this, Wendy, you need to start doing this now. You need to really start looking at yourself and start to become innocent of what the situation around you is. Don't, and as I say that, there's a situation with the family, the siblings or younger generation that's around you that are causing a bit of a stir and trying to bring you into the piggy in the middle. Don't get yourself involved with it. Play the innocent card, stand back, let them get on with it, and just be there for the outcome. And that's my advice when it comes to that, if that makes any sense. If there's been bullying or trauma or anything like that around, okay, be there to support, give advice where necessary. As I said to the previous person, there are professional people out there, but you have to stand your ground and move forward and start living your life like a child and enjoy it and have this innocence. Okay, because this is you, that's the children, they're going to come and get your support where needed. Okay, hope that helps. Right, we're going to Cheryl next. Don't forget, I will be giving readings for people who are non-VIPs as well, so don't worry about that. But if you are VIP, you do get priority, and it's only 37 pence. That's all it is to donate, 37 pence. You're welcome, Wendy. I hope it made sense in some way. I can see we've got Jenny in the house here as well. Diane's here. Oh, that's the card. Compassion for you, Cheryl. Compassion. Okay. And it says on the card, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. And if you look at the card there, I'll bring it a bit closer if you can see that. To see the heart there. And to me that looks like a petal or something inside of the heart there. And you see the wings. It's the wings for me, it's surrounding yourself. You need that little bit of protection right now. You need that bit of love, that compassion, that care. For being you, for being compassionate, for listening to people. But you also need compassion for other people to be around you, is where you want to be. How can I put it? I want to say, excuse me, that you want to be heard, that you want to be listened to. And if you don't, then we, like anybody else, we get angry, we get upset if we're not listened to. And you could be, excuse me, you can be going on and on and on and saying, look, please, I'm here. Please listen to me. Please, I've got some good advice. Don't stand down and think, oh, they won't listen to me, well, sod you, then I'm off. Don't. You've got to stand your ground. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I hope it makes sense. So I'm just drinking some water. It seems as though, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but when you hear the expression, an old soul, yeah, where you've journeyed. And this is what I get with this. I'm going to put myself on mute just for a second. Oh, a coughing fit there. So yeah, it's the expression is, it says like an old soul. Okay, and I'm not calling you old, far from it. But what I mean by that is that you've journeyed through, let's say, a lifetime of experience, of knowledge, of growth of yourself. And all these experiences is now time for you to give to everybody else. Okay, because you do learn each day. You listen each day. You take on board what people say. And you sort of analyze what to do and how what's been said. You break it apart to the parts that make sense to you. I hope you understand where I'm going here. So with that in mind, when people come to you, you can understand, you can give the compassion that's there. But life is not a competition. You don't have to be better than anybody else. You are a beautiful person just like the next person. You can grow as much as the next person can. So it's not a competition, it's not a race who can be the best. Just follow your path that you feel you're right on and then go with it. But on the way, have this compassion to listen. because when you listen, you will grow within yourself. And it's all about self-control, and it's all about having this conscious mind where that can grow along with speaking to people and your lifestyle. And miracles do happen, remember that. And if you send out the love, the compassion, and look good in everything that's going on right now, and just stand back and let people do what they need to do, you will grow. And you are on the right path right now, and you are leading to where something is going to be great for you. Okay? And that's what I want to say to you. Right, who has never ever had one of my fakey cards before? My fakey readings. Who's never ever had one? And all the millions of years that I've been on there doing this. I'm not that old. Who's never had one? Never, ever, 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 ever. I'll wait to see your responses before I look for any more VIPs. Anyone? Right, okay. While we're waiting, I'm going to go to Liz. I see a few saying me, 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 me. Mrs. Doubtfire's never had one. Hello! That's just for you there, Heidi. Shouldn't have done that. It made me cough now. Oh, that's probably one of the funniest parts of Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello! So, yeah. Anyway, for Liz, I told you, I'm a big kid. You got to have fun in your life. Hiya, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Gentleness. I'm going to move these cards around because we're getting a lot of cards very similar to yesterday coming out after each other. Right, gentleness is for you, Liz. So what does the card say? Let's have a look. Well, the card says, be kind to yourself and others. Honour your gentleness. Speak words of love. Feel the love. Hey Ricky, how you doing? Nice to see you on. And she's going, hey Richard, how's it going? It's going pretty well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for asking. So, Cheryl saying, oh, that was spot on, Richard, thank you. It's a coincidence. That's all I'm saying. Oh dear. Anyway, who is this? Liz. I put that on screen at the bottom so I know who I'm talking to, who this reading's for, because I haven't got a clue. I always forget. Right. Gentleness. Liz. Another deep breath. Liz, I know, I say that in a confident way, that you don't like to address conflict. You don't like to be confronted. And sometimes that we have to take the situation and we have to realize that we have to take a stand. And sometimes we have to give this stand with kindness. And it's not showing that you're weak if you stand up. It shows that you're a strong person. It shows that you are willing to fight for what you believe in. And at this moment in time, I feel you need to stand up. Okay, you need to get away from this shrinking situation that you feel trapped in, if this makes sense. And you want to speak louder. You want to go stronger. And you have to understand that if you want to make these changes, you can do. You can still do it in a gentle, loving way. And sometimes when we feel if we need to speak up and you're not being listened to, you're not being heard, so you keep going round in circles, well, keep going, because it will eventually break. As long as you stick to that path, it will be good, because this consciousness that you're doing is sending out this positiveness, and you're being assertive in what you're doing. You'll have the higher qualities to say to people, I'm not better than you, I am an equal to you, so don't look down on me. And by having this gentle approach towards others, and knowing that the strength of the horse is there, the energy of this horse, so whatever's going on in your life right now, this card is saying to you, You have the strength to speak up. You have the strength to go forward. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. And it will work. Okay? The world is on your side. Your loved ones are on your side. You've just got to believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself, trust me, you're just going to go higher and higher and higher. Something about a new project, something about moving forward. It's all positiveness. It's because of the person who you are, it will work. Because of who you are. Not the business idea, not moving forward. It works because it's you. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever there. But that's what I feel from you at this moment in time. There you go. Hope that helps in some ways. Right, okay, Jennifer. I just see Jennifer just pop into my head. So Jennifer. Jennifer. She's never had a card, apparently. Jennifer, there we go. If I've said to someone, remind me, this is the best time to remind me that I said we'll have a reading, because I will forget. But I'm not staying on too long tonight. Oh, I've got flying cards everywhere. Oh, yeah. Now I'll put that back in the pack. And if the same card comes out, then that'd be fate. And not spirit blowing it out of my hands, that some people believe. It's just that you just can't shuffle the damn cards. Oh, this one. Miracles. That's for you, Jennifer. Miracles. There we go. Let's just do that there. And it says on there, Heidi Space, I'm reminding you of cake. I bought you a cake the other day. You came down to that holistic fair, and I said live on air, if you come down, I'll buy you a cake. And you did. And you bought the biggest cake going. Okay, it was a tiny slice. There you go. But it says on the card, for you, Jennifer, miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how, or surrender the bow. I'm not quite sure what that says there. I don't know what anybody else. I would say surrender the bow. Or was that a H? I don't know. Surrender the how, surrender the bow. I don't know. I would say surrender the how. Bow. Oh, I don't know. Whatever it says, it's yours anyway. So, you licked it first. No, I did not. She starts spreading rumours saying I licked her cake. That's not true. It was the spoon. No. I tell you, I saw that cake on the plate and I blinked and it was gone. And all I could see was just cake all around Heidi's mouth and the crumbs. And then she had the plate in her face licking all the cream off. It was a horrible sight to see, you know. It wasn't. She didn't do any of that. She did, but don't tell anyone. Anyways, Diane saying, reminding you, Richard. Did I say Diane for reading? I'm not quite sure. Not sure. Anyway, so Jennifer. Yet again, another sigh. It just feels tonight that there's so many people holding on to what's happened that nothing can be changed. I get this as well with you, Jennifer. It's that sometimes we've got to have this big release and big breath. And every time we breathe out, let's breathe out this negative. Let's take this negative from the mind, from the body, and breathe it out. Everybody just take a deep breath and breathe it out. And think of one thing that's in your mind that's negative. You know, that could be, I don't know, eating too many sweets, cakes, Heidi. Crumble, Richard. You know, deep breath, let it out, and just think of one thing that's in your mind that you want to release. And once you have this thing in your mind that you want to release, manifest it. Because miracles can happen. And I think at this time with you, Jennifer, this is what you need. You need to have that deep breath. You need to release this negativity, this this energy that's around you, that's building up, that keeps you awake, that's making you feel insecure, that's making you feel, why should I bother with this? I keep doing this and I keep doing that. Why should I bother asking for help? Because miracles happen. Miracles do happen. Believe in what you can do. And if you believe in that, and a lot of your prayers will happen, but it takes stepping stones, one thing at a time. You know when you throw a pebble or a rock or something, a stone in the water, and then you get these ripples that just go... That's your life. It starts off really, really small, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it expands. And then that energy of the thoughts and the negativity just starts from something really, really small and gets really big. And then it starts to get out of hand. But if we can control it within that time, within that circle, if we can control that, then we can make sure that any situation, your intentions, the actions that you take can be resolved. But it all takes one step, and those steps for you will work, Jennifer, if you take your time, take your patience, and keep going. And if you feel things are not changing, then make them change. Write down, I want this to happen, I want that to happen, and follow it. And once you follow it and you see it through and you stand strong, and friends and family are there to listen when need to be, just take away the negativity from this world. Start having this deep breath, start thinking positively, and believe in the miracles, because Jennifer, it's on its way. But it can only work when you take that first step. Once you take that first step, and it's going to be hard, it's going to be strong, it will work out for you. I hope that helps in some way. I don't know where I went off on a tangent with that one, but that's what I felt with you with that card right now. Okay, who was next? Who was next? Yeah, absolutely, Sherry. 1 foot in front of the other, absolutely. Right, who else did I say? Avril. Avril's here, she's a VIP. Avril, I will try and get around as many VIPs as I can, but Sherry, remind me to give you a card, because I just see your name in bold for some reason. So, Avril. You're welcome, Jennifer. I just hope that it helps in some ways. Avril, Sanctuary. We can't always hide, Avril. We've got to come out sometimes, and we've got to face this world to what it is, and we've got to understand why we're doing this. But there is a new beginning, there's a new start, as we know that whenever I see a new moon. So if you see a moon in a card, I always think it's a new beginning. It's a full moon tonight, I think, if I remember rightly. It's a full moon. I walked around the garden earlier on and looked up to the sky. I needed to get a bit of fresh air because I've been stuck indoors with this poxy whatever it is I've got, and yeah, I thought, that's it, I'm going to walk around the garden. And I looked up and there was the moon. I went, hello, Mr. Moon. And carried on walking. I thought, that's it, I've lost it, I've gone mad, I'm talking to a moon. Anyway, Sanctuary, take time from the world, spend more time alone, and meditate or go to retreat. So with this, it's saying you need this time for you, okay? And it needs a time where you need to be alone. You need to be on your own. You need to be figuring out where you want to go, what you want to do with your life, and how far you want to take it. Because sometimes we put down, like I just said to previously, is that we sometimes got to look for ourselves, what we can do with our lives. But we forget about us. We forget about having this breakaway. Even if it's just going for a day to a spa, having this time is so important for you right now. You need to have, oh, is it officially tomorrow, Joanne? Okay, thank you. You need to really think what you want to do. Have this conscious mind where you want to go. Come within yourself. Like I said about the deep breath, similar sort of thing. And when you have this sanctuary, when you're on your own and you get this time to relax, and this is for everybody as well, it will help gain clarity. It really will. And it will find on where your next steps and where you want to go. And even though you're getting opinions left, right and centre and advice, or whatever the case may be, and most of it is what you should be doing. When you listen to people's conversation and giving advisements, they're saying what you should do, or not what you could do, or the possibilities of another outcome. Because people start getting narrow-minded and feel they're doing the right thing, but they're putting on someone else what they think they should do, without saying to them, have you thought about this? Or it could be this, or it could be that. It's that word, could, not should. It's a big difference. And if you're in a situation where you're really desperately needing someone to listen to, and this is for you, Avril, is that sitting in that space, allowing everybody else's opinions, just to say thank you very much for your opinion, don't take it on board if you don't want to, just listen. Start to connect to the inner divine. And when I say divine, I don't mean God, Jesus, whatever you want to believe in. I believe the divine is within you. Okay, that's what I mean by divine. And find the true guidance for yourself within that. Okay, and then you will be inspired. It just come out of the blue. It could be spirit, it could be your guides, it could be just something inspired has pressed upon you, because you've allowed yourself to relax. You've allowed yourself to come into this sanctuary on your own. You're going to get inspired, and it will help you move forward. You might see certain signs that'll happen. You might be walking, you've made a decision, you're not sure you've done the right thing, and a sign will present itself as saying, thumbs up, you've done this right, you're moving forward, you've listened to yourself. And that's what I feel, Avril, at this moment in time, you need this peace and quiet, you need to come into yourself. Okay, absolutely, Sherry, soul searching, that's the word, absolutely. So I hope that helps for you in some way. There we go. What's the time? Okay, goody good. Right, who else did I say? Sherry said remind you, I did. Oh. She's saying she never had a card. There you go. Sherry, card for Sherry. Sherry wants 10 card. What are we going to pull for Sherry then? Sherry wants a card. Rebirth for you, Sherry. Rebirth. There's a card there. And it says here, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams and create a new reality. And I'll move the card in closer so you can see. I think it's lovely. Lovely card. Right, so Sherry, for you, what's the time? Right, only a few more minutes and then I'll be going myself. Those who are going, good night, sweet dreams and all that lot. I hope you've had a good day tomorrow. So rebirth. Well, I think we all could do with a bit of rebirth every now and then in our lives, can't we, Jerry? Yeah, we can do new things. And sometimes we need to let go of everything, don't we? We need to let go to start anew. But not everything, because sometimes it's memories, it's dreams, it's desires. And I feel at this moment in time is that you need to understand what's going on around you and look for anything that's false and put them to one side and say, I don't want you in my life at this moment in time. Still be a good friend or whatever the case may be, but I just need to find my own path. I call them like the Facebook friends, because you allow all these people to like you as a friend to try and get your numbers up, but you have no idea who these people are. They're not friends, really. They're just people. Friends are those who you've known for a while, who you can trust. Even that friend you might have just known them for a little while, but there's this bond, there's this trust that you can give. Now that's a true friend. Someone who's going to listen to you, who's not going to give their opinion, but they're going to give their advice. And it's down to you to take it or not. And I think at this moment in time, Sherry, is that you need to release anything that's not aligned what is true or aligned to your pathway where you want to go. Allow the old life to go, bring in the new life, the new Sherry, the new chance to look at things and to allow to create your bigger dreams. Allow this chance right now to say, I want to do this. I would like to do this. I don't like the word want. I find it too demanding. But in this instance, I think sometimes we have to be demanding and say, I want this in my life. And you're not talking to the universe, you're not talking to spirit, you're talking to yourself. It's time for you to have this challenge in your life, to do something that you really want to do. And I feel whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to undergo and do and go forward with, it's going to be great. It's going to be really, really good. Allow this metamorphosis to come along and move forward with your life. Have this transformation, have this new beginning, have this new rebirth. Okay? Anyway, I hope that helps in some way. That was for you. Now, did I say anybody else? I agree, Alison. Yes, I see sometimes these so-called friends don't give good advice, and they don't, because yet again, a lot of so-called friends would see it from their own perspective and what they feel was right and not really think of a situation. So this is why you can listen, you can talk, and you can say, I feel this could be a possible outcome, but it's down to the individual to choose what they want, and you've just got to be there. And sometimes we need to be there more than we realise, because sometimes our friends are not always honest, because they still hold things in, because they're not sure how you're going to take it or how you're going to react to it, and they don't want to feel belittled, they don't want to feel that they're not strong. But if they're true friends, and I mean real good true friends, those friends will look behind that and say, I don't care what you're going to say, I don't care what you're going to do, I love you for who you are. And with that in mind, you can talk to me, and I'll be there. I can give you my thoughts and you can take it on, but it's down to the individual at the end of the day to listen or not. That's what life is. Don't agree with her, Richard, she's taking the mickey. No, I'm not having that. And Alison saying that's very true, Richard. Yeah, I know I'm right. I'm usually am right. Apart from during the week from 12 a.m. until at least 12 p.m. the following day. So in other words, I'm never right. What do I know? So, hello, would love a reading. Hi, Susan. Hope you're doing well. Who else did I say? Did I say anybody else can have a reading? Did I do that? Probably not. Hi, Christine. You're talking good sense, Richard. Oh, don't believe me, Christine. I go on, I'll waffle on. But one thing I like to know is how come when I'm watching or we're producing other live shows, we get loads of people watching and I've only got 13? Cheek. Well, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't feel loved. Feel the love. Right, some more water. At this moment in time, nothing's jumping out at me. No names are jumping out at me. So tomorrow night, we've got... who have we got tomorrow night? Oh, we've got Jane tomorrow night, haven't we? Jane... it's gone out of my head. She's going to kill me. I'm forever forgetting. Jane Morton is on tomorrow. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm going to be so in trouble with Jane. I never can hear the end of it. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we have Jane Morton, who will be offering spiritual and psychic counselling, and she'll be pulling a card in a professional way, far more professional than me. I'm doing it a lot longer than me, and I just do it purely for a bit of fun and a bit of a giggle, where she is a professional, so you can ask personal questions, fun questions, and she'll have a good giggle with you as well. So that's tomorrow at 8 o'clock. But I've nearly forgotten, tomorrow morning, because it is Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow morning, we welcome back Leslie Morton with her meditation. And that starts at, I think, I cannot remember the time tomorrow. What time is it tomorrow? Is it 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock? I know it says on the advert 11:30. I'm pretty sure that's not the time. Let me just look at our schedule. Don't forget, you can look at SBTV shows. Just go to sbtv.uk, go to the SBTV section, and you can have a drop down and look for the schedule. So it's 11 o'clock tomorrow until 12:15. It's a guided meditation with Leslie, so that means I have to change the graphic. Typical. Never ends, it never stops. So 11 o'clock tomorrow is guided meditation with Leslie, where she would talk you through, there's music playing in the background, and then she'd talk you through everything, and it's really, really good. Me, can't do it, I fall asleep. Done. It can't be done. Thank you, Terry. It's 11 a.m. I say, Mary saying 11 a.m. So you know more than I do, and then I run the damn channels. Christine saying, you have the best people, Richard. Why haven't I had a card? There you go. I'll shut you up by giving you a card. So, anyway, I met your lovely granddaughter last weekend. Had a nice chinwag with Kaylee. It was wonderful to meet her, finally. Right, so this card is for Christine. And you have dance, or dance, whatever you want to say. Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Something like that. And it says on the card, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, and manifest your dreams through dance. And for me, Christine, what I want to say to you with this, it's not about getting up and dancing. I know the card said all that. But I feel that you need to move around a bit. You need to stop having this, or reduce, I should say, not stop, it's demanding. You need to reduce this staying put. You need to get out, you need experience, you need to do more with your life. You've got a lot more to give, a lot more to offer. And I feel you need to have this dance with your life to start feeling good within yourself. Because I feel that the energy in you is a bit low at the moment. And I feel this is what you need. You need this energy boost right now. And yet again, if you give this intentions out to the universe, and you can start having this really high energy state of mind. And that's also important, is having this state of mind where your positive mind will give a positive body. And it's making sure that when you're doing this dancing in your mind, and that it's a daily routine, for example, like you get up, you brush your teeth. Well, when you're brushing your teeth, don't think about what's going to do today or what's happened yesterday. Start playing uplifting music. Don't turn on the radio and think, oh, I feel a bit low, I'll play some soft music. No, worst thing to do. Put some uplifting music. Start getting this mind working and manifesting into this practice to be more enjoyable, more physical, more energetic in your life. Feeling good within yourself. Feeling good, having this joyful. And I feel that this card is telling you, you need to do this. You need to get out. You need to have this vibrant life right now. Because if you don't, and you don't exercise, you don't enjoy your mind, you don't keep your mind active, then things start going backwards in your life. And we don't want to feel old before our time. We need to have this energy. An energetic mind is an energetic body, and you can feel the positiveness. When I say energetic body, I don't mean you're off dancing, scuba diving, jet skiing or whatever. I mean, you feel better in yourself. You feel better in your body. And you have this desire, this honor, this desire in your life to go forward, to move forward and be stronger within yourself. If not for you, but for the younger generation. Because they look up to you, they admire you. And they want these words of wisdom. They want to be near you. They want to talk to you. So when you have this energetic, people are going to remember this energy that you're giving off. And if they ring you up or talk to you and you've got this energy in your voice, it's going to rub off on them. And they're going to realise that, oh, I love Nan. It's great energy there. She's always positive. I'm not saying you don't do that. I'm not saying that. But having this positive mind, having this positive thought, and trust me, it'd be a better way of looking at things. The cards that I'm using, Avril, are called the Oracle of the Unicorns. Okay. They're the cards. Right, people. I'll give it another 9 minutes because that means I've been on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Have I done everybody yet? I think I've done all the people I said I was going to do. If I missed someone I said I was going to give a reading to and didn't, and don't be cheeky and say, oh yes, you said me, and when I said I didn't. Naughty. No, the cards. Polly. Oh, again, Polly? You remember the other day, so you could have a reading? And you didn't even pay me either. Cheek. Right, a quickie for Polly. A quick card for Polly. And just don't. I can already feel some of you thinking totally something different. So yeah. Right, oh. Put that across, and then you've got that on the screen, so I know I'm doing that for. Hi Gypsy, how you doing? Or Gypsy Rose. Right, this a quick card for. It was Amanda. It was saved just. And Alison's asking if I can give Polly one. I don't know. I don't like that card. I'm going to find a card that I feels right. Prosperity. That's your card. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Polly, I know I gave you a card the other day, and I'm pretty sure I said the very similar things then. But this wasn't the card that I pulled. I know it was another card. So all I'm saying to you there is what I said to you the other day. It's right in front of you, isn't it? It's right there. Do I need to say any more? I know this nosy lot on here want to know. Well, not everybody's nosy, but there's a few on here that are nosy. So yeah, what I said to you, there it is, done. But just to add to that, what I've already said to you, is that this reality is going to be there. What I said, follow the guidance that has been offered to you by other people, but now it's a time to take the action. Whatever what I said, which I cannot remember, and what others have given to you, now is the time to act on it, because this is a good time where things will start changing. Instead of having these blocks and negativity and thinking, should I, shouldn't I, push them to one side and go for it. Have this belief that the wealth is coming your way. The wealth doesn't mean financially, that could be spiritually, it could be healthy, and it could be monetary as well. But whatever it is, it's to do with business and to do with your life. It's a good time. So work on clearing any limitations or any blocks or any negative beliefs. It's a good time. It's a clear channel to go through, and it will work. It will manifest. Okay, that's what I get from you there. Yes, I know you're nosy. I just saw that comment. So that's that there. Right, very good. Who wants a quickie then? So I've got 5 minutes left. I need to top up my my glass. Hi Julie. Avril's here. Hi Avril. Diane, I think I gave you a card. I just read your comment, Amanda. Oh dear. I think I wish I never said that now. Oh dear. This it's getting worse. Oh dear. Right. Kim's name's just popped up in my head. Kim. Yes, Alison. Sorry, Joanne. Yes, that was an offer, but if you were on Facebook, you would have seen some of the comments there. Right. For some reason, Kim, your comments are not coming up on our software. Um, so I don't understand why that's not there. Kim Gary, that is. I know, Amanda, I did put it out there, but that's not what I was expecting as a response. You can always tell when there's plenty of women on the line. Can't you? Jesus. Oh, dear. What's just popped up? Polly, don't go there. So naughty. Yeah, for some reason your comments are not coming up there. I don't know. What our theory is, Kim, is that if you're not liking or following, Facebook doesn't send us the comments to our software, so we can't actually see them. If that makes sense. So I don't understand why they're not being sent to our software. I just have a double look, definitely. Oh, there you go. You have popped up. There you go. Facebook must have heard me. Think, oh no, he's moaning. Yeah, I can see you on there, but it's more of on the screen there. Right, so Kim. It does remind me actually when we do our late nights. That's another thing is that when we do our late nights on via Zoom, we invite in the fan page and on the lounge, we invite and we put it live as well, the Zoom details, and we invite everybody to come in, and maybe for some readings, for a chat. And we're lucky to get 4 people in. 4 or 5 people if we're lucky. And we just don't understand it. We're thinking, is it just people want readings all the time and not get in the chat, have a giggle, have a giggle, have a good giggle. There you go, slow down, Richard, a good giggle. And pass even and just meet like-minded friends. And it doesn't happen. Hi Ashley, nice to see you. And it's a shame because we offer all this and it costs us money. You know, we pay for StreamYard, we pay for Zoom and everything else that we pay for. So you guys can come on and meet like-minded people, and you just don't. And you're thinking, well, why? The opportunity's there. Right, so Kim. Goddess. It says here. Ooh, bring that down. Honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. And that's one of the reasons why I like about these cards, is because I think they're positive cards. They've got good energy around them, and it's all about uplifting you. It's all about being positive. It's all about living your life the way you want to do it. And I like that because it's making you think that we are important. Everybody's important, no matter what we do. Even if we're at a bad or if we're low time, you're still important. And I think at this moment in time, hi Susie, I think, and Sophie, how you doing? All right, thanks for letting us know about it, Kim. We will make sure that it's on there. That's another quick thing. If you haven't turned on your notifications this is Facebook and YouTube, you won't get notifications when we're live. But if you don't, just remember we are on at 8 p.m. UK time every single night, apart from Sunday nights. One a night off, you know. So come on. If you don't get notifications, just know they're on at 8 o'clock. And we'll be on 8 o'clock. Maybe a few minutes afterwards because we're too busy yabbering away before the show. But 99% of the time, 8 o'clock. But anyway, Kim, should we get back to you? Let's not listen to the media. Let's not listen to all the negative that's out there, what you're reading, what you're listening to. This is verbally and visually. Okay? I feel the reason why you've been given this card is to say you need to look in yourself. You need to believe in what you are, believe in your abilities, and have this deep wisdom within you that will just flow. You know what's right, you know what's wrong, and you have to follow your own feelings, your own intuition, and you have to lead. You have to lead by example. And once you do that, people will follow you. They will listen to you. You have a lot to say, but you need to be in a constructive way. Okay? You need to make sure that this divine temple, i.e. you, your body, okay, is able to take on certain situations without holding on to people's problems. You need to release it. You need to let them say what they have to say, listen, then release it. Don't hold it, because that will bring you down. When you look at a goddess, the queen or whatever the case may be, she has a lot of people around her who listens to the problems and situations, and she's the person to resolve it, to give the answers, to make people understand a bit more, to show the wisdom that she has. And that's going back to what I said a few moments ago about having this deep wisdom within you that just flows. You have this natural ability of knowing, of understanding. Okay, and you now need to disown the issues that don't belong to you. Don't get involved with them, and just be there to support and offer your advice where necessary. But you have to make the choices, what's best for you right now. Okay, be like a heart warrior. Listen to them, say, right, this is what should be done, and I'll put my foot down and it's going to be done. Okay, that's what I feel is needed for you right now. Okay, that was a quick one for you there. Right, people, I'm going to call hi to Dina from Oklahoma, and to Susie, sorry that you've just come on and we're leaving. It's now like 10 to 10, and I also need a night off. I've been going for over an hour and a half now. My throat is now starting to get a little bit croaky, as they say. So that's it for me. Sorry that I never got round to everybody, but as you know, I do come on randomly, so you just have to listen and just see what's going on. But these are the cards that I've been using tonight, which are the Unicorn, Oracle of the Unicorn cards there. Okay, so you guys have a fantastic evening, what's left of it. Enjoy tomorrow, because you won't get it back again once it's gone. So make some wise choices. Make sure that you enjoy your day. Have a smile, have a giggle, and just be positive with yourselves. And when you look at that mirror, when you brush your teeth tonight, just give yourself a little wink and go, hey baby, how you doing? Right? And then that'll make you smile. Sweet dreams, and enjoy tomorrow.